Nobody fucking wins. Like it or not, you fight to lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Stop playing that fucking game. Like it or not, you bet you lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Now!
He really did.
Master of the motherfuckers. Take one.
So, Cedric, you're not drinking, you're just having chicken
Yeah,
wings?
give him one.
No, I'm
He's
being
drinking? There you go.
abstinent. Being abstinent, you know, for...
From what, like 10 seconds?
Yes, I would say... Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
And cheers, but I'm not really going to drink that beer because it's bad. It's bad for health.
It seems to me you developed some kind of discontent with feminism lately. You never talked about it before.
You shoot the guns.
About
You shoot
the
the guns
guns
right away.
this time you keep talking about this.
But wait,
To warm up you.
I don't want to be the devil's lawyer, but he has no discontent with feminism, I think, is with this.
So who's the devil? Can we
Feminists.
establish who's the devil? Who's the feminist?
I mean, do you have discontent with feminism, or is it you have discontent with women
With
attacking
the
men?
human being, yeah. I mean,
What is it?
I don't know.
Maybe you can tell us some stories about your work experience. Yeah, we wanna hear this shit. Any story you
I
wanna
think it's
share?
disclosed. I told you, you know, I cannot speak about that.
But people,
I need to shoot
People
you. No,
wanna listen your
It's
story.
disclosed. It's disclosed. I just
You can say it's not
I
you. You
just
can
can
say
say so much.
someone else was yours, some friend of yours. What are you telling me was
Now
a
we
friend of
established it was me, so it's going to be tricky, you know, to clear my
No,
name
we
after
can
that.
just cut it afterwards, so you can say it was one of my friends working there. You can say the story.
So I tell my story and you tell your story.
What?
Or maybe
what
you
story?
tell your story and I tell my story.
yeah, what is it?
What story you want to hear?
You start.
Everybody has a story.
You're the guest. You should be talking. They know about.
What
me.
about your story?
What? Ask me.
Exactly, you know what I'm talking about. What is
What?
your story?
What you talking about?
I don't know, you tell me. You had some issues with feminists.
Me?
I know you, no, probably you did, but you don't recall it, but it probably happened.
No, I have no problem as long as pornography is legal. No, I have no problem.
What the fuck has to do with feminism, pornography?
Oh, some,
Are they not
Well,
against?
it's illegal, but
They
Are they not against it?
immoral
they-
for
they-
yourself.
ban it in some countries, I think.
Well, pornography or feminism? Oh, both.
Feminists go against this shit.
They should go against it. It's against the female body, isn't it?
Well, whatever reason they
Yeah, but the actresses playing, shooting the scenes. So can't we respect the choices? You know, I mean, like,
But
do
they
have
say-
to make their life considering other people's.
But you know,
views,
they
I mean,
say that the actresses, they get young in the industry, and they entice them with drugs and stuff.
You're right, but
So they get them hooked. Have you seen Requiem for a Dream? It's like this. They hook them with cocaine and shit like that.
you always bug me.
They fall in love with some actors doing this shit, so they keep doing it until they get older. So they kick them out. They
It's a
get
movie
worse.
within a movie. It's beautiful.
But that's true. What do you think? If you're old and ugly, you're gonna be doing porno, no?
movie within movie.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
it could be a documentary then. And I think it
I
happened
never
already.
heard of this shit you're talking about. I never seen actual feminists on TV talking against pornography. They should be talking about this. But now you're not talking about
Welcome,
feminism.
man, of course, it-
You're
that-
talking about women hating on men. This is not feminism. This is just, some other conversation. They just say they're feminists, but I don't think they have.
So what the fuck's going on with this?
Okay.
the-
It took you like fucking 2 minutes. Put back it.
Sorry. I need to see.
Yeah.
I need to see from a different perspective. I think you're confused,
Maybe I'm
and
confused.
you know what I'm talking about. Tell me why
I don't
you're
fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. Nobody knows what you're talking about. What he's talking about.
confused because first, porn actresses and porn actors are they really actors anyway and actresses?
Okay.
They're acting. Yeah, they are actors because they're not actually having
Pleasure.
the act of sex. Maybe they have pleasure, but they don't
do.
have the act of sex. The act of sex is not only pleasure; it's love at the same time as well.
okay.
That always bugged me, you know. It's like
Why?
So we call
You
them
want to see the
actors.
real shit?
So I'm not actor. I'm bloody actresses, but I took porn. So. Oh.
They're porn actors, yeah, they are.
It's a film industry.
But do they have life? But when you're an actor, so what defines an actor? You know, you get your script.
There is
You
script.
get. So what?
There
tell me the
is a
lines.
script.
Where's the dialogue?
They actually have dialogue in
Just
some
fix this shit.
videos, professionally taken videos.
Tell me example, please.
Yeah, like the guy wakes up and the girl comes in and they have a conversation. You woke up, baby, and blah blah
Yes.
blah. And then that shit.
Boom.
They sometimes have very long dialogue, like a monologue on her own.
They used to do this shit. Nowadays, it's just 10 seconds. Yeah.
It's very deep, yeah.
No, but why you start with this? You started strong. Why you say that Cedric has
Because
problem
I-
with feminism?
Did you say that?
It's been
He started strong like this.
been 2 years.
He cornered you right away.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since I've seen him,
Yeah.
and this is one thing I've noticed from him this time.
He goes right away
keeps talking about this shit.
But you know, it's okay if you want to talk about things that happened. You don't have to say names or jobs or employees, but you can say the stories. They're interesting stories.
So
Should
I keep talking about
What?
when, I mean like.
We met yesterday, man.
Yeah, but I think we're talking. It's not about that. We're talking about the woke movement. You know, we're talking about.
We talk about
I
this.
think you're
and
talking
always
about
say
that.
work
Basically, they're all
cancelling.
yeah.
They're all
You're talking
I
about
refuse to call this feminism because it's not.
Yeah,
that's what
they're
we're thinking
interconnected. So we always end to
Ah,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
With
So
just turning. You
people
know.
say radical feminism or something, and that's a part of the woke culture.
I think it's somebody drives these things. You know, it's like those guys, as usual.
Oh wow! Woo!
They're
You went there
they're
in
puppets.
2 minutes.
Like
Who drives it?
Like
What
a
are you talking about?
puppeteering.
Yeah. It's just like to because hate.
Now you
like,
say
know,
that the
hate
whole
is-
feminist movement is driven by someone in the shadows with strings. You're going like right away.
Yeah, they always pick the worst.
You're not
worst
gonna
people
be
to
liked
talk
too
about
much.
shit they don't know anything about,
Yeah,
and nobody wants the ladies. Most of the ladies, I'm pretty sure they're more than 50% of that don't want to get those girls, those feminists speaking for themselves. You know, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love men. You know, we're different. I understand that.
who's saying that?
It's biology,
Not
you know, the men are different than. That's just like natural. We're going to react a certain different way because we wired. We wired.
Look at this
to be
professor. What the fuck are you talking about?
We wired to
The
know-
question was, why are you against them?
No, I'm saying. Let me finish. We wired a certain way, so we react a certain way, and at the end we have a different.
Sponsor is KFC. Go on.
By 10, you get
How
one
much
for
was it?
free.
10 for what? KFC give
for
us
17.
KFC
Your
give
guts
us some
in
fucking
your guts
sponsorship. Come on,
forever and
bitch.
ever.
Colonel, give us some
I'm
sponsorship.
saying, we want to erase biology and just like we are wired different
So-
way, and that's okay.
Well,
We're
let him
talking
finish,
basically.
yeah.
We go to the bottom line. We talk a different tongue. We're having a different language, but at the end of the day, we're patient enough to meet halfway.
Yeah.
So that means we take our time. It's all about taking time to understand people. It's the beauty of relationships, you know. It's just like share.
So can I put the subtitles of what you
imperfections,
say?
like,
Okay, well, I don't know what the folks are talking
Yeah, that's so let me put subtitles. So basically, we are different species, I'll say, but we can coexist if we respect each other and we
it's
don't
always about
go.
respect, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
about
now we
respect
shouldn't
and
I say
understanding.
We
you know what
shouldn't
I'm
try
saying?
to erase those things. That's the beauty. It's the same as traveling to another
Yes.
country. You know, you travel to another country,
just like we don't want to erase femininity.
but that's feminists. You know, that's what they want. The hardcore feminists. That's what they want to do. They want everybody to be
No,
equal as
no.
possible. You know, they want men to carry life, for example, which is not very possible, right? If they could, they would.
Oh, because it's like a next.
Because it's not fair.
Is a woman that became
I have the
a man.
feeling, I have the feeling, you know, for them, in their brain, it's like they scream it out loud, you know. Within the head, it's not fair for the women to bear life, you know. You should bear life, guys.
Maybe. me, it's brainwashing. So, education in schools.
What are you talking about now? Are we talking about women? Are we talking about woke women or feminism?
Maybe they were taught to think like
That wasn't me. It was him.
No, I'm just saying there are different topics for me. It's like feminism is one, woke movement is another one, women is another one. We should be like a little careful, I think, because feminism is about rights of women, and they're actually right in the past.
Yeah, most
in working environment and all this stuff, the voting, they were discriminated. That's true, but that doesn't mean.
Okay, so
it's a woke movement. Woke movement is something else. It's not feminism.
Can we
it's different thing altogether.
Can we name the discriminations? The vote. What else?
Well, I'll tell you. You know, we're talking about ancient Greece and shit like that, and it's true. We didn't give them vote.
Yeah.
And their reasoning is because these people, my ancestors thought they were evil, so they didn't give them vote.
What happens with the votes now?
Do
we have like any numbers? What they're voting? What women vote? And
what women vote?
Do we have any number, any data?
Well, approximations. So I don't believe in voting anyhow. But that was what they were talking about. They're talking about discrimination in higher places or higher jobs. Now they're talking about when there is a job in the, let's just say, a BBC director, who's going to be the director? And they have data about it, right? So they say every time is a woman against a man, 100% of the time man gets the job. They never give this highest job to women.
So why they say that?
And that is true.
With an explanation.
That is proven. Because men control who they hire, who gets the job, and they never give it to women.
So why they don't do that?
Because they don't believe they're good enough.
But it doesn't.
That is the answer. The guys say no, we don't discriminate. We just give the position to the best one. But they say no because they're afraid of us or whatever. They're jealous or whatever. They look down on us, whatever. So that's feminism. What you're describing is more like woke kind of territory. It's a little different thing. It's like about eradicating men. It's like hardcore. The other one is just making balance of injustices in workplace more.
But does that exist anymore anyway?
It's not so present. It used to be. It's not so present. Maybe you can find it somewhere. There are places you will find it. But yeah, I don't want to use this term feminism because that's not feminism. This is just.
We need to
react against men in every conversation.
So you were talking about like movie making, the BBC, but what kind of work?
Not movie making,
what
like
kind
the
of
director.
Workplace, mostly
the president. Let's
there
say.
is like a big. What about porn? You were talking about porn. What about the quality of salaries?
Where?
In the porn industry.
No, women gets a lot more.
So. Who's fighting then?
Because nobody gives money to see men's dicks. We want to see women's parts. That's why we watch porn.
Is it like more lesbians views?
It's like 90% straight stuff, so the rest are
and women, they're not honest about their porn consumption.
I assume that. I think
they say they don't watch it when they actually do. So we don't know what the fuck they're watching.
We can say though.
But
they know.
Men, we don't care. We talk.
But whoever runs the economy, they know.
Yeah, because they get the data.
They get the data directly from the phones.
Yeah. I think there are more women that are watching porn than what they pretend.
They are more than they used to be, definitely, because it's free, so they can do it. And that's true.
They're curious. I don't know if it's out of, and there could be like different porn anyway, like more like a feeling.
They're doing this. They call it women friendly.
They're having like a discussion.
These motherfuckers do this shit. So it's like he's a guy. The porn is this. The guy picks the girl up from the office, and they saw this shit like 5 minutes. He drives the car and they put music and they talk and he touches her gently. It's like
why he drives?
Yeah, in the video, that's the porn.
It's not
So
like,
before there's a fucking at the end,
Health
but
and safety,
Sure, there are thousands and
friendly, you
thousands
know?
of them.
millions because
Yeah.
women want to see like a little bit like romance.
Is it a Tesla or it's like?
Yeah, he always is like no, it's a jeep and they go to fucking mountain and it's like the fucking goose coming back, a fucking beautiful bear, like majestic animals.
Yeah.
You see, like that's what they
It's the
want to
bear
see.
like taking part.
Like what
into,
guys want? Pussy right away. Give me the shit.
Yeah.
Give me the shit right away.
People
We don't wanna do
guys
this.
even watch fucking compilations.
But you know what?
only
The
the
best of-
highlights.
But is
Have you
it?
seen this shit? The best of double pen.
But is it that bad?
Fuck man.
But is
The
it bad?
fuck? But
Again.
let's talk about what we were
so
discussing before. We agreed on this. We were discussing it before when you were at work. It's
What?
like pornography is harmful actually, and
Oh,
for
yeah.
the human brain, it is.
It's teenagers, so like kids, the 10, 8,
Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're
they
fucked.
start porn with
Our
cigarettes,
brains
you know,
are
and the
already
first
fully
beers, you know,
rewired
it's just
with
like
that shit, yeah.
they're
Like,
missing childhood, you know, like a bit like Michael Jackson.
when I first saw
in the heydays.
real, like full-on pornography, I was about 10 years old.
Oh, you started early.
But think about
Transformers,
children.
next generation, boom!
children nowadays.
Some cock going on.
Can we
Transformers,
can we say the word?
Optimus
They
Prime.
start a lot earlier with the smartphone.
Yeah, it's 2008. The first yeah.
And nowadays you just have to type in Pornhub and you can enter and watch it. But
There's so much choice, yeah.
in my generation, you have
And the
you
suggestions
should
are
know
so
how to
disgusting
search.
sometimes.
Some poor devil, they still pay for porn. Imagine that.
Because they want the interviews and stuff like that. You know, you can get this shit. They're interested in the interviews. And they go have meetings. They're fans. Man.
See, the
Yeah,
men,
and
there's so
fuck
many
fans.
there's so
They're
many
fuck
fans,
their
man.
fans, yeah.
Therefore, thank you, because they pay lots of money,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
they can fuck them. But let's just say,
Very lucrative business.
what pornography actually does to your brain when you're a youngster.
It fries your brain.
It just creates.
With
Let's just
dopamine.
start with the worst. I'll start with the worst. It gets you timid talking to women. It gives you a fucking excuse not talking to women. If you're a straight guy, well, let's say if you're gay, it gives you excuse not talking to men if you're a gay guy. So, but if you're a straight boy in high school and you watch porno all the fucking time, your brain gets rewired,
Yeah.
and you get this positive reinforcement because when you're coming, all this shit happening in your brain is beautiful, right? Also, this oxytocin, this fucking hormones going crazy. So you feel like that's the shit. That's not the shit. The shit is to go out, meet a girl,
That's a
and
major
do the
problem
shit, not
now.
watch the shit. So you become from acting it, right? You become like a side viewer, and you get addicted by this
Yeah.
shit, and you want this shit, and you think about this shit. Sometimes there are people, fucking not sex addicts, porn addicts, that they go in sessions
I think
and
that's
they
pretty
just
sad, yeah. I mean,
attack the fucking psychiatrist if it happens to be a woman because they cannot talk, they have no patience anymore. They just living this shit.
they don't have a life anymore, like,
Yeah.
especially when
It
it's
affects their
so,
life differently.
yeah, easily accessible and just like free drug, you know?
It is a very strong one.
Powerful
Yeah,
one.
it all
Very
relates to all the fucking instant gratification problem we have.
But it's really
Isn't it the same with
You can get
Facebook? Right?
Just sexual pleasure from
Yeah.
pornography is just one thing. We can get all kind of pleasure like instantly.
Like what?
Anything like
I'd say training, you know, training yourself is a source of pleasure you can learn to acquire. So getting rid of your addictions like this, it takes some exercise, it takes some work, but you can do it and you can get pleasure every day when you succeed, you know, every day when you refuse, you know, to give in your addictions, you know.
No, wait, he was saying something about instant gratification. Go for this.
Instant
Give me another one.
like-
Besides porn,
like you,
what is it?
when you live your life and you have a goal and you want to achieve something and it takes time and effort.
You say, no. You find some excuse not to do it. Maybe. You find some easy way.
Easy way, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
learn
think
guitar.
about it,
Have you
think
seen
about
this shit? Learn guitar. Oh, you can learn in YouTube in 5 lessons. You can play, and they play
Watch
fucking
Vanilla.
Stairway to Heaven.
But that's not
Seriously?
It's forbidden. It's
That's
forbidden
not as bad.
track.
Think about fucking diet pills and shit. Think about diet pills.
Yeah, that,
You gotta work out if you wanna lose weight.
yeah, you have to
They
eat
sell the
healthy.
shit, yeah.
Eat fucking healthy,
Eat
bitch.
healthy. You gotta quit this shit.
Yeah.
You gotta quit this shit.
No. Sponsor. KFC sponsor. You should
Buy
eat
10,
it.
get one for free.
You should eat it with some
Talking
salad.
about
You
guys
buy some
forever,
salad and
yeah.
eat this as well.
Today was more
Great.
delicious
It's
than
great. It's
usual.
great. It's great. It's
Can we pay an homage to Colonel
They did a
Sanders?
good job today.
Yeah, we can do it.
But think about diet
Yeah.
pills. You gotta eat healthy and you gotta work out, and it takes time and effort. It takes pain,
Dedication,
but they
discipline.
They don't wanna. They don't
Because
wanna. They wanna.
they're
just-
reaching, they're aiming for the goal. Why they should aim for the steps, you know? Like every day is the goal itself.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, that's you already achieve a goal, and you should be happy about that. You should learn how to reward yourself. When you
Yeah.
understand, you know, that every step you done leads you
But they
so
wanna.
far, you know. But like when you achieve your goal, what do? You look for another goal. There's a
You
purpose.
should. You should. That's the healthy part.
So that's why the destination means nothing, you know. It's the traveling, it's the journey.
But they wanna skip the steps. That's
Yeah,
why
so
they
then
go
they
to-
shouldn't have it all together. It's just
They,
like
they go
No,
to-
but that's the hero's first reaction. That's what every hero does. Every hero in every movie, the
What?
first thing he does, he gets timid a little bit, right?
he's talking about RoboCop again.
Nah, fuck you, fucked it. I'm talking about fucking Rocky. Think about Rocky.
So cool.
What about him?
Rocky
It's a love
is
story. The first movie is a love story.
But think about Rocky 1, right? When there is music and there is fast pace, which part? The montage part. The part,
Yeah.
the difficult part, the exercise part.
Yeah.
And why there's music there is not by accident. Because there is a time, there is a, homage of exercise, the hard work.
What's the music?
That's why it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's not when he beats the opponent. That's the result.
Listen, what's the music about? Trumpets.
Hey,
Wake up call.
it's
It's like from the
triumphant.
army, like the
It's-
army.
No, he's trying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like in the army. He's
It's like,
triumphant.
wake up, wake up.
Wake up, work hard.
And when you
You
do
get the
listen,
shit.
when he pops, you know, it's like shit. Let's
It
do
keeps you, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps
But
it's natural high.
The
yeah?
choice, the directive choice, like, as a director, like the production, this music is there because they want to say, oh, shit, that's the shit.
But
the
I-
exercise, the steps are the shit.
It's
The
like-
end is the result.
It's
Yeah,
a
you're gonna
superhero-
beat the guy.
It's a superhero feeling because everybody can do that, right?
It
in
is
shape.
not. You know, you go to fucking freezer and punch like fucking meats.
Maybe
That
everybody,
needs some balls.
maybe everybody can do it, but
Theoretically.
everybody's not doing it.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
It's hard, you know, it's hard to
It doesn't happen
to
to
go through the
everybody.
transition, but
What about this? How many times you've seen this? People watching football, right? Like this line is actually. I don't wanna say it's sexist, but it's a woman's line. It's 11 guys going after the ball. It's not that at all. But let's just say it is, and you think, yeah, everybody can kick a ball. It's easy. It's not. If you go there, and let's just say you get replaced during a football professional match, and you run like 5 seconds, you're gonna have heart attack when you see how fast it actually is.
oh yeah, it's pretty hard to hold.
There's not. You cannot
To
do
get
this.
some, yeah, you need to grow some stamina.
You need to grow stamina.
Yeah.
You need to work out for years to
That's
reach that
steroid,
professional
yeah.
level.
Yeah.
So watching it on TV and you say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be like LeBron. I'm gonna be like Ronaldo." No, you're not.
But that's what people.
You cannot be.
Now
that's the
we're coming back to that again.
Yeah.
People that want to skip all this process, you know, they just want instant
But why?
gratification.
How did this happen? Is it like a culture
Because they
shift?
spoiled kids, you know, because of, this culture, you know, it's on purpose. They want to skip education.
Yeah.
They don't want to listen to their pair, you know, because they know better, and they want
we
to, they
were
want
like them, I
respect,
was
you know,
like
without earning the respect.
I don't want to
you
say
know.
it's the generation thing. I disagree.
They want.
It's
they,
not a generational.
They proclaim themselves musician, you know, when you need some training, yeah, right?
You
Or
need to put some
painters,
time. Yeah.
I think modern art is what it
You
is
asked me about Morello. Remember what I told you? He was playing 10 hours guitar
I
every
think he
day.
deserves his stripes. But now,
Yeah.
look at modern art. I think modern art is a perfect example. You go to Tate
Yeah.
and you see
What?
like an army of self-proclaimed artists, you know, who just
Yeah.
skipped the steps and
You
they
don't know why
came
it's
from
there.
nowhere. They came from nowhere. You don't know these
Yeah.
guys, but they just shit, you know, in the KFC bucket.
Yeah.
They put a title, you know,
You don't know why it's there.
and that's art, you know. That is art, you know. If
looks
I had
awesome.
yeah. If I puke it now, if I puke it down, you know, it's just like I put a price on
It's
it.
perfect for it.
Like, you know, that. Wait! I have to stop you there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Visit our website to join our mail list to receive news and special offers around the band and the show. Feel free to talk shit about things you like or dislike. And please support us through Patreon so we can keep making awesome content for you. Follow us on social media and don't forget, in a fight between idiots, nobody wins. Until next time.